I carry survival gear in my wallet everywhere I go. But how do you add anything to an already overflowing collection? Do you need to buy a new wallet? Before you buy anything, let's put your current wallet on a bulk reduction plan. My wallet's survival gear is not bulky. It includes a signal mirror, a piece of char cloth, fire starter, and a small ferrocerium rod for starting fires. Altogether, this takes up about as much space as 2 or 3 credit cards. My other wardrobe gear is carried in other places, with convenience being the top priority. I checked several sources for wallet thinning advice, and after a couple months, this has worked for me. Most of the bulk in your wallet is going to come from various credit cards. There are 10 in this stack, and it's already about, quarter to a half an inch thick. Prioritize your cards. You're going to need some, whether you use them or not every day. That includes a driver's license, concealed carry permits, student IDs, insurance, and debit cards. Now figure out which ones are used daily and leave them in the wallet. Weekly cards? Give it some thought. Monthly cards? You probably don't need them. Maybe you should keep them at home in your checkbook. Another idea is to write down the numbers on some of these less popular cards and take that along. If you can access your hardware, grocery store club card, or AAA card by a phone number, then that's all you need. Remove receipts regularly. Now, I was getting overwhelmed in this area. I save receipts for both of my jobs, and they add up, especially when you never think to file them. So I placed an envelope near the table where I empty my pockets at night, and that's taking care of that problem. Reduce bulk by reducing how much cash you carry. Really, how much do you need every day? Probably not a lot. I can access my account from an ATM across the country as easily as I can from the one in the hallway next to my office. Now, if you regularly use the folding stuff and need it in your business, I might suggest getting a money clip. This will allow you to put your bankroll in your pocket, and that way people won't see what you're worth when you're buying a cup of coffee. Think about stacking your cards. Most wallets have a place to put cards in the front, but every time you use one of these pockets, you're adding another layer of material between the cards. Really, all you need is a way to keep them together. As long as you don't stack the magnetic strips so they rub each other, you should be fine. Regardless of how you carry your survival gear or where you carry it, it has to be convenient. Otherwise, it's not going to go along. So thin down your wallet. It will encourage you to carry it with you more often, and that means your survival gear will be with you. And I'd like to offer this public service. If your wallet is too thick because you have too much cash in it, please send it to me. I'll be happy to take it off your hands. This is survivalcommonsense.com. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.